Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
A new report suggests Apple is paying roughly $1 billion a year to Google as part of a multi-year agreement to use Gemini AI models to power the next version of Siri. Apple confirmed this week that Gemini will underpin Siri, a move framed as both an investor update and a customer benefit. Google said the agreement spans multiple years, while Apple emphasized that Gemini will run on its own private cloud compute servers to preserve user privacy. Sources familiar with the deal say it is structured as a cloud computing contract, potentially costing Apple several $1 billion over time. The report also indicates that OpenAI made a conscious decision not to pursue becoming Siri's primary AI model provider. People close to OpenAI say the company chose instead to focus on developing its own AI hardware, reportedly designed with former Apple design chief Jony Ive. While discussions between Apple and OpenAI likely took place, it remains unclear whether Apple formally offered a contract. If accurate, the reported cost aligns with earlier speculation and would still represent a favorable arrangement for Apple given its broader financial relationship with Google.
Google is preparing a third attempt at smart glasses in 2026 after the original Google Glass launched in 2013, struggled with adoption, and was ultimately retired in 2023 after a workplace-focused reboot. Over the past decade, wearable technology has shown that success comes when devices are built into accessories people already like to wear, such as watches, rings, and glasses. Research into social acceptability finds that wearables must clearly help users achieve a goal while avoiding social anxiety around privacy or appearing rude. Google Glass became a cautionary tale on this front, earning users the label glassholes and highlighting persistent worries about cameras and surveillance. Since then, competitors like Snapchat and Meta have found more success by prioritizing fashion, partnering with designer brands, and making smart glasses look normal first and technological second. Google now promises two new products for 2026, audio-only AI glasses and glasses with visual displays built into the lenses. Early signs suggest a major redesign aimed at slimmer, more familiar frames rather than the conspicuous look of earlier models. Google is also emphasizing deeper integration with its services such as Maps and Search, and potential links to health wearables and new sensors. Whether aesthetics, ecosystem integration, and AI can finally overcome past resistance will determine if Google's third try succeeds where the first two failed. The AI industry is spending tens of billions on massive models and infrastructure, betting that promised technological breakthroughs will eventually justify soaring valuations. But analysts warn that profitability remains distant for most AI companies, and debate continues over who will truly benefit from the spending spree. Unlike rivals Google and Meta, which can lean on established businesses, OpenAI lacks a strong legacy revenue base and is reportedly on track to spend more than $1 trillion by the end of the decade. In a recent essay, researcher Sebastian Malaby predicted OpenAI could run out of money within 18 months as revenues lag and customer willingness to pay remains limited. He argued that cash-rich tech giants can fund AI development with profits from other ventures, an advantage OpenAI does not share. Despite his optimism about AI's long-term impact, Malaby singled out OpenAI as a likely loser in the current race, even suggesting it could fade into history within 2 years. The company is burning billions annually, and Malaby warned that capital markets may be unwilling to keep financing its ambitious promises. If cash runs dry, OpenAI could be absorbed by a larger competitor, though its influence on AI's rapid development would still endure.
A new Anthropic tool called Claude Cowork is being tested as a powerful AI assistant that can directly read, rename, and reorganize files on a user's computer. The article describes Cowork as a research preview aimed at non-programmers, offering file system access similar to developer-focused Claude Code, but without built-in version control safeguards. Limited to Apple Silicon Macs and a high-price subscription tier, Cowork currently targets advanced users willing to trade cost and risk for automation. In hands-on testing, the AI showed strong ability to analyze folders, propose file categories, rename poorly labeled documents, and reorganize hundreds of files based on content rather than file type. However, the tool repeatedly ran into capacity limits, forcing memory compactions even on relatively modest workloads. Security emerged as a central concern, as Cowork must read large amounts of personal data to function effectively, raising trust and privacy questions. The review also highlights functional gaps, including difficulties handling very large directories, interacting with third-party apps, and producing usable report files. While co-work demonstrates clear promise for eliminating tedious digital chores, the article concludes it is not yet safe or flexible enough for use on live file systems. The author ultimately views co-work as an impressive but experimental step toward AI-driven file management, with broader adoption likely dependent on improvements in security, scalability, and cost.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.